Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year, and like you, I have been waiting years upon years for this. So, hi. How you doing? Anyway, 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. Just put your questions in the chat before I come on. We have an excellent community, excellent troll slayers. We have a great community because of you. Thank you. Thank you for going over the news with me every day. If you're watching this on replay, hello. You can down in the description box. All the questions are listed out. I timestamp them as I go, so you can always pick and choose. All of the live streams are timestamped. And all the regular live streams are timestamped. Yeah. And it's a glorious day. So hello. I've got to tell you, this is a fun overlay, but I got to tell you, the reason I pulled this one up today was I had this saved. It was sitting there, but you see the bird in the middle? He's got his wings out and he's got his head back, like he's it really it reminded me of my favorite GIF. Here. Yeah. I do not want any harm to befall Trump. It's just that belly laugh, and then the looking back through the door. Yeah, it's the belly laugh, and then the yeah. So I was like, okay, we're doing this because we got the laughing birds. Just, and I better close this out because beneath what I can see is that little GIF going, and that's so gonna distract me because it's awesome. All right, I'll stop that. Okay, hello everybody. Ricky says, and the star of the show, the kitty who has stolen Autumn's and everyone else's heart, the Chief Justice of the Furry Baby Court. Oh, who's in Kitty? Oh, where's your good kitty? He's right here. Julia Worcester. Hello, Julia. It's been a while. So I guess everyone's depressed today. Yeah, exactly. And Thread of Hope would like to see the nails close up. They're just hearts. They're just happy hearts. So still want to do something light for, it's spring. So I'm trying to include some brighter stuff, but alrighty. Julia Worcester says there is a God and she is great. Amen. A woman. Yeah. Sorry. And Susie says, my boy Charlie says hi to your kitty. Hello, Charlie. Hello, all good kitties out there. Hello, good kitten. Hello, good kitty. And then there are good puppers too. Hello, good puppers. Hello, pupper. Hello, precious. Good pupper. Yes. Okay. Ricky says, I slept like a log with a smile on my face. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on with this. We'll work it out because, all right. 4.5 minutes in. FroxyRoxy and Awakening with Susan were both had a similar question. So we're starting there. And I just let's say overall for most of these questions, just okay. If Trump does not surrender on Tuesday, because we know now he's supposed to surrender on Tuesday at 2:15 p.m. Eastern time, which is 1:15 p.m. Chicago time, which means guess who's going to be on? I think I'm gonna move my on time to 12:30 because then I can stay a little bit longer. So, all right. But if Trump decides he's not going to surrender on Tuesday and an arrest warrant is issued, will DeSantis try to basically stop the extradition? Now, legally, he can't. He has very, very few options. So it isn't can he? Because the answer is basically no. The question is, will he? Because after all these years, we have certainly seen enough times where these jerks do things that they're not supposed to do, and somehow they get away with it. So, and as far as Trump refusing to go, I would imagine, and I haven't read on this yet, and I will, just from a psychological manner, I would imagine he will go on Tuesday because he'll see it as this fundraising, look at me kind of. I mean, he'll be scared. He'll be scared. But once he gets through that and he goes home, after that, that's when I think it's more likely that he starts dragging his feet. But let's see. Let's start with Tuesday. Mel Broussard says, article for you? For you? Is that what? Huh? Requires states upon demand of another state to deliver a fugitive from justice who has committed a treason, felony, or other crime to the state from which the fugitive has fled. Yeah. Jesse says, I wonder how Melania is feeling about all of this. She is mad. Ooh, she's mad. And it's not necessarily at Bragg, although she's mad at that too. It's, yeah. Insult to injury. How dare you try to hold me accountable for my own actions? Do you know who I am? Jesse says SNL's going to have a blast with this. I hope so. FroxyRoxy says he wants to grift until Tuesday. Oh, he'll grift far beyond Tuesday as well. Yes? We'll get to Lindsey. All right, Page of Cups. Weepy Lindsey. Wheel of Fortune. Four of Swords, Justice card. Oh, Nine of... This basically just became a... Not about really, it's as much DeSantis, but Trump as well. Trump, yeah. You don't. DeSantis doesn't have a leg to stand on. This is Bragg. I don't know why I get pages. Other than that the other side, they tend to underestimate Democrats and small d democratic institutions. But it's not an insult. That this is Bragg and the situation in New York. Tick-tock alarm going off. Bring. Time's up. DeSantis can't stop it. You're going in front of a judge. And then the victim. Oh my gosh, I'm the victim. No president, no one in the whole history of forever has ever been treated worse than I have. Go away, Lincoln. Oh, I don't want to hear it, JFK. No president, no person's been treated worse than I have. So at 9:30, Glenn was asking, DeSantis can't stop federal agents from bringing Trump in, but he does not have to help. Secret Service will escort him to New York City, in and out. Okay. Where was the question about? Okay, so this is related to this question, which is Bragg actually wanted Trump to surrender today. I was picking up, for what it's worth, that Bragg wanted to condense the timeline down to have the least amount of disruption for New York and the possibility of people organizing a big brouhaha, which guess who's going to be there on Tuesday? Yes, indeed, EmptyG. EmptyG is organizing a protest. Anyway, so DeSantis can't stop federal agents from bringing Trump in, but he does not have to help. Secret Service will escort Trump to New York City. Bragg wanted Trump to surrender today, but the Secret Service needed more time to set up everything logistically. What side are those Secret Service agents on? I mean, they're not there to get Trump to comply with laws. They're there to protect Trump. So what happens if in New York they decided they did want to handcuff him for some reason? Would Secret Service step in? Is Secret Service going to be a thorn in this? I mean, they were, they're still trying to rehabilitate their image to some extent, but the people protecting Trump, right? Cauldron Hill Craftworks says the agents are on the side of protecting their charge from external harm. You'd think. Yep. Secret Service, working. Lots of badges. Good for you. There are really good people in the Secret Service. There, unfortunately, have been some really bad apples. And the stench is still hanging around. So, Mel says the Secret Service cannot stop a lawful arrest. They can prevent others from harming their protectant. Well, but what's harming? I mean, if Trump's handcuffed, does that limit his nobility or his mobility? He has no nobility. Trump has zero nobility. If Trump is handcuffed, will that limit his mobility in case there's a crisis? Will the Secret Service say, no handcuffs? Two of Swords, Sun, Devil, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I mean, let's face it, there are plenty of people who could afford bodyguards who get arrested. Do they get to sit in a special place? People who are under death threats, do they get to sit in a special place? Do they get special treatment? Or do they get treated like everybody else? You're in a courtroom. You're in a court. My understanding is Trump, he will surrender himself to the DA's office, which is attached to the court building. So, Secret Service. Well, they're not supposed to. Decision, keep him safe. Don't go down that road of doing more than what you're supposed to. But there's they haven't completely purged Trump's Secret Service. It doesn't feel like they've completely purged Trump's Secret Service of loyalists. But here's the thing. Even if you had a couple of loyalists, you'd kind of have to get everybody to go along with it. And I don't know that that's possible at this point. Valerie says, I'm incredibly worried for Michael Cohen. Well, Michael Cohen, I think he's going to be staying at home and keeping his head down. And he was saying he does have protection in place. He just doesn't want to talk about it for obvious reasons. I mean, all of us, I have certain protections in place. I have certain security measures. I have certain things, and I'm not going to talk about them. That would be stupid. So, Cauldron Hill Craftwork says, I think honestly, whether he gets cuffs or not depends on how he's been treating his Secret Service detail. Yeah, one of them, a couple of them, they're right there. They're just like, oh, please cuff him. Just, oh, go ahead. No, I like that. The victim, he's the victim. Worst ever. Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Yeah, this is a big first. This is a big first. And then you go through the process, and they're the, yeah. No, he's doing the thing. And then instead of a king, he's a page, where he's told where to be, where to stand, what to say. Reduced. His agency taken away. But I get he's still going to go back to Florida. Anyway. J. Rod is saying, I saw that story on MSNBC or CNN earlier this morning. I do not know what you were. Oh, yeah, Joyce Matthews. It's up to the judge if the hearing will be televised. Well, Weisselberg's arraignment wasn't. And I am very curious. Matter of fact, I don't think. Peggy, who says Secret Service is like, need any help with those cuffs? I love it. Oh, thank you, everybody. And it was great last night. Thank you for being there. Thank you. Yeah, back to playing golf, Cheryl Clark. Exactly. I got distracted. I was going to look at. Oh, the televised. That was it. Okay, so it's 17:45. Let's have a look at. I'm not getting that Secret Service is going to be a huge pain. I'm not. They're going to be there. There'll be a slight annoyance with, no, you can't stand there. No, you can't have somebody stand there. We have to go through that first. But on the whole, I think there may be some bad apples, but there aren't enough of them. Okay. And my understanding is, didn't he lose his ability to choose his Secret Service detail? Isn't that my understanding, where Biden was like, okay, you can give Secret Service detail, of course. And you can have this person, this person, this person, this person, and this person. Is that true? Ricky says, are you going to be on early during the perp walk? I was going to come on at 12:30, but now that you're reminding me, I'll probably come on at noon. Yeah. I don't think he will be perp walk. I don't think he'll be cuffed, but we live in hope. Anyway, so televised. At 19 will the main Trump trial be televised? Let's have a look at that. Will the main Trump trial be televised? This is good. Yes, Julie was. They should switch up his Secret Service detail from time to time. Absolutely. All right. I was shuffling, so let's change it to 20. Okay. So, well, the main trial, will it be televised? Cheryl Clark says, I slept better last night. Good. Valerie Sargent says, do you think his family would be with him? I don't know. Okay. That's just a card of merch, which we know Trump's going to try to create. He's going to do, the grift. The grift goes on. Okay, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, 3 of Swords, King of Pentacles. All right, I've got a card of communication here, but I don't have any major arcana. And Trump feeling all, I'm the victim, and then Trump the victim card. Trump the thief card. There's communication there. The first ex-president to go on trial for falsifying business records, and that's the weed of crime bearing bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. Shadow knows, and you should by now too, because we've all been saying that for 100 years. Not quite 100, like 90 years we've been saying the weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. La-di-da-di-dee. Actually, Ricky, I was getting the grift goes on. Grift goes on. Grift goes on. Sorry. It's on the streets. Will it be televised? Queen of Swords. Oh, it's up to the judge. It's up to the judge. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. See, I'm getting like communication, but minor arcana. I'm getting charity, like bits coming out. Make it, televise it. I'm telling you, you need to televise this. I'm not just being a ghoul here. This is huge. You will have less. The more transparent this is, the less trouble you're going to have in the long run. Of course, the judges aren't going to want that. Sorry, Trump's bubblegum machine lawyers aren't going to want that. I'm not getting great cards on that one. Creek Hill Billy. Hello, Creek Hill Billy. Try dancing in the streets as this song. Yeah, okay. Lisa says it sets an unwanted precedent if you televise it. Some trials will have to be redacted. In New York, it's up to the judge. Not everything's televised, but it's up to the judge. They have discretion. That's my understanding. So, Fran says maybe he's going to try to do it from Mar-a-Lago. There we go. And Linda Johnson says maybe the judge will pass an order he cannot profit from the court case. Just getting any hint of a gag order going is going to be good luck. All right. 25 minutes in. 25. Donald Trump will officially be arraigned at a court in Manhattan next Tuesday at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time, the Associated Press reports. Will it turn into a circus? Okay. Oh yeah, Christine, celebrate good times. Yeah. Ricky says maybe he'll be ordered to wear an ankle monitor and stay at Mar-a-Lago. It's possible. Not just, but not, I don't know for this case, but upcoming. Oh, that's a prosecutor. Yeah. Well, he's going after Bragg. He's trying to send his minions after Bragg. Yeah. Unbelievable. Jennifer Taylor says they should at least record it to be shown in American history classes in the future. Mel Broussard says they better grab his passport too. Which one? He has multiple. Big Steph says he's going to go to Bedminster soon. It will be too hot. Oh, okay. Lisa, will Trump stall the arraignment, successfully allowing Trump's base to organize a protest? Well, EmptyG is already trying to organize for Tuesday. So, but sure, yeah, we could look at it. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Chariot, Three of, oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so glorious. I'm sorry. Julia Worcester, hypnotist. Didn't they get his passports at one of the Mar-a-Lago raids? Yes, they did, but they gave him back. Is my understanding. Ace of Wands. Is he going to try to turn it into a circus? This would be his action to try to grift, whatever will cause grift. It's going to be a circus, period. Apparently, I mean, there's already talk that he'll get on his plane, he'll arrive in New York, and there will probably be news helicopters following his car from the airport to the DA's office. This is going to be a thing. Matter of fact, I really probably should come on earlier. Anyway, it's just I've only got so much energy. I can't be on all day. But wow, this is going to be a huge thing, and we are going to like this. He thinks it's going to turn into a circus, but this is minor arcana. The big, it's a big thing in and of itself, and we're going to be quite pleased with it. And then, of course, he's trying to work his grift. So will it be a circus? It's going to be a news circus. Was there a question here about... let me move this question up because this is about his, any kind of protests and whatnot. So it's 29 minutes in. So much to read on. There's so much, I tell you. Trump is banking on his followers to show up and protest. Protest. If that doesn't happen, his standing as an invincible figure is busted. Will he be disappointed? What is the protest I'm going to yes, Lisa, I said that a little while ago. He was supposed to be arraigned today. The base would not have had time to organize. Yeah, I said that. So, actually 29, 45. The protest. I know it's a protest, but the protest. Oh, Oh, and yes, who was it earlier? I'm so sorry. I can't remember where it was. Someone said when EmptyG's there, everybody should bring whistles. Drown her out. Yeah. Wheezy Squeezebox, you have a point. He may have to hire some protesters. Mm-hmm. Rah, rah. He's so... apparently at Mar-a-Lago, last night there were about 20 people there. Protesters outside Mar-a-Lago with big flags. Protest, yes, protest. This is a card I just got about protesting. Protest, protest, protest. Giggle brings slide whistles to drown out EmptyG. Recently, one of her things, somebody did bring a big, like a police whistle kind of thing. Slide whistle would be even better. I don't know if it'd be loud enough, but man, that would be good. Whole time Marjorie Taylor's talking. Oh, sorry, that's awesome. All right, High Priestess. Ace of Cups. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, 10 of... No, it's going to be... blah. We're going to organize the thing, and New York is not DC on January 6th. It's not the Capitol Police on January 6th. I promise. You try screwing with the NYPD on Tuesday. Blank around and find out. Yeah. I wouldn't do that that would not go well for you. But yes, the communication, we're minor arcana grouping with our flags and protest signs, and then he goes back to golfing. So we should just take our stuff and go home. Is he going to be disappointed? It's not storming the Bastille. Oh, gosh. It's going to be a bad day for Trump. It couldn't happen to a bigger jerk because it'd be hard to find a bigger jerk. King of Cups. Being arraigned, arrested, arraigned. It doesn't matter what they do outside. They're not going to do that much. He's still going to get arrested. He's still going to be arraigned. It's glorious. Oh, it's a glorious day. Oh, we'll do a little Craig Ferguson. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yeah. All right. 34 minutes in. Where are we? Glenn was asking about, now that Trump's been indicted in New York, what do the cards say about when Georgia, when the Fani Willis situation will come to fruition? 33. So let's see. One question's just better than the last. It really is. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. Yes, Glenn, rule of law prevails. Oh, glorious. All right, so Georgia, Fani Willis, how you doing? What I'm getting is she's looking at New York and she's like, hold my beer. I've got this. And we will be reading on Lindsey before I stop today, because Lindsey just, he was practically crying on screen. Was that Al? That was Alfie. Hang on. 1 second. Al, why are we yelling? There's no reason to be yelling. You're the good boy. Why are you yelling? You're the good boy. Oh, he's the good boy. You are the good Al. You are the good boy. Yes, you are. You are the good boy. You're okay. Okay. You're okay. Sorry, I didn't want him to just keep yelling. 30. Let me change it to 36. 36. All right, Fani Willis. Hold my beer. Oh, wow. The card's just sitting here. Hold my beer. You think you've got a big thing coming in New York. We're going to have a big thing here because of the institution and me. Tracy says, I've got some super mother hearing. Oh, thank you. I am always listening. Make sure the cats are okay. Make sure my parents are okay. See, who's coming in and out of the house. What family members are coming in and out of the house. So, yes, Oma, Sheila the Quilter. The other day you said something about the planets moving at around 6:30 p.m. Wasn't that around the time of the indictment was announced? Yes, it was. Yeah. And the moon moved into Leo. Yeah. All right. We have waited so long. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Right in the middle. Ooh. The alarm, the time is up. The alarm is sounding. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. It's not just Trump. I don't think Fani Willis is just going after Trump. I think that might be part of why Lindsey's all up in his feelings. Thank you, Valerie. People have been playing around, fooling around. I'm not gonna be a part of this. I'm not gonna help. Of course, she's going after the fake electors, is my understanding. The Republicans in the Georgia government are trying to go after her. And then, but she's also going after them. This is right there. I've got Major Arcana in the center. I've got Major Arcana for the reading, and this is Time's Up. Lovely. Major Arcana. Major Arcana, big energy, holding people accountable. Cats and dogs living together. There, put this here, spread out the Major Arcana. Tam says Lindsey has feelings? Oh, Lindsey has huge. Lindsey is a very sensitive little soul. Yes, he is. He's heinous, but he's just a little sensitive thing. I think he's got, doesn't he have a water sign moon? I can't remember. Anyway. Yes, Lady Eva had a great idea of indictment bingo. I'll have to think about that one. That was good. Okay. Excuse me. 40 minutes in, EmptyG. And for those who are new around here, yes, I am saying empty, as in empty, G. because that's what she is. She got nothing. She's just a bully. That's it. That's what she contributes to the world. She's gonna speak to everybody's manager. Thank you. I'm so sorry about the clearing of the throat. Okay, so one person who will be there for the protests is EmptyG. Will her continued support of Trump end up hurting her politically? Also, be aware, tomorrow is April 1st. I do not do April Fool's jokes. I'm not going to do anything weird. I'm not going to be pulling the wool over your eyes in any way. I don't like that kind of stuff. Trust is consistent behavior over time, and I very much want you guys to understand that with me, you get what you see. So I don't, just so you know. So there will be no big April Fool's thing tomorrow. But EmptyG, she's a big enough fool for all of us. She gets off on hatred, yelling. She gets massive endorphins from bullying. Yeah. Suburban Housewife says, I appreciate you. I don't like April Fool's Day either. Is she who asked that? Deborah Johnson said, is she traveling on taxpayer money? Probably. And Lola Bell said, Saturn rising. Yes, you know me. Someone who has Saturn on their ascendant is not going to be big on pulling the wool over people's eyes. Saturn would not put up with that. Oh, the truth. Truth hurts. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Ten of Cups. You can't stop this. Tower. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. You can't stop this. I don't care how much of a bully you are. Trying to get people to show up. You're facing the New York Police Department just as much as the other protesters are. And you'll probably have people there with whistles. You cannot stop this from happening. Boo. Who? Yeah. Fran says no one really cared what she was spewing last night. Exactly. Clenberg says kaboom. Tuesday's going to be huge. Sally says she keeps getting the tower. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Remember, you're not alone. We're in this together. And there are good days ahead. Lola Bell says, I have Saturn in my first house. Not close to the ascendant. I'm the same way, though. Well, Saturn in your first house is going to do the same thing. But it's literally, my Saturn is literally within like a couple of minutes of my ascendant. So, yeah. All right. Like, I wonder what Trump would have been like if he had Saturn that close to his ascendant. He wouldn't have been able to lie. Oh, he would have just turned inside out, just poof, from all the lies building up in his head. 4430. Of course, I'm kidding. I do not wish harm on anybody. 4430. Trump claims the judge over the Bragg case, Judge Marchan, 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 hates him. Dude, anybody who cares at all about the rule of law hates you. Will the judge act professionally? which will limit Trump's attempts to appeal any decision based on bias. Yeah. Yeah. It's a great day. Yes, it is. It's a great day. Judge Marchan. Yeah, the judge is going to be perfectly professional, and you're not gonna. Matter of fact, that's why I think I'm still getting pushback on is being televised or not. And I was getting this yesterday, where I was getting this. It may end up at some maybe, but there's so much pushback from the judge. A judge is just like, I need to worry about this case. I need to worry about. But there's such a huge. This is such a huge thing, and there's so much space for lies if it's not transparent. So I get this real back and forth on that. Very strong feelings. But this, she's not gonna. She's yeah. She's not going to put up with the Trump's bubblegum machine lawyers shenanigans. She's not putting up with that. She is it a man or a woman? I don't know. Thank you, Kelly B. She's not going to put up with garbage. All the evidence is laid out. This case is very well put together, and I still get Trump's going to lose, and there's not going to be. This is the sort of truth at the end. So, will Trump really surrender on Tuesday? Actually, I haven't looked. Yes, Heather Formosa. It's the same guy. It is a man. Same guy as in the Weisselberg case. It's the same judge. So this is the same judge who sent Weisselberg to prison. Sandra Lee says she's not really a bully. She wants to portray as a bully. She runs across the right person at the right time, and she'll get her feelings hurt. It's just she's like Jim Jordan's a human air horn. EmptyG's similar. You get near her and she'll just try to just blast in your face to keep you away. Oh, Polly Wanda, will the Weaselberg sink the Trump-tanic? Oh, I read on that yesterday. Yesterday? Yes. Yeah, I was on twice yesterday. So at the noon, I read all about that. It was either yesterday or the day before. So I've got all the Weisselberg stuff. If you go to the main, it's in the, I know I put it in the cover. So if you just go to the main page, click on the name of the channel, go to the main page go under live, and it'll be right there. It's a long name, so you have to make the text kind of small, but it says Weisselberg right on the cover and in the name. Okay. This judge is he's going to act professionally. And I love that he put Weisselberg in prison. Yeah, yeah. Good luck. Four of Swords. He's so not going to put up with Trump's garbage. And they'll try and delay, throw out, It's not going to work. Try, fail. Try, fail. Just no. Try, fail. Oh, man. Yes, did you see on Fox News last night the audible gasps when this was announced yesterday? that was a thing. Carmen has a question. We're going to be a little petty before we go on to Lindsay. 15. How's Hillary Clinton feeling about the indictment today? Yeah, Rose Blue. Who's the April Fool today? Yeah, we don't need to do anything weird tomorrow. There's the biggest fool of all. Ooh, I should change tomorrow's cover. I have an idea. Hermit, quiet, just going about her life, just visiting her grandkids and visiting her grandkids, watching this on TV, laughing her rear end off. Everything Hillary Clinton said about Trump has all come true. All of it. Except she said that when she was asked to say something nice about the candidate, she said he has good children. Turns out she wasn't right on that, but she was right on everything else. Okay, Lindsay, 5130. 5130. Lindsey Graham seemed overly emotional about Trump's indictment. Have you seen the videos? He's they tried to hold it together. This is the worst thing ever. And it's like, okay, one, I know you're a sensitive little thing. You always have been. Water sign, sun, water sign, moon, water sign, Mars. I understand the super sensitive thing. I get it. However, are you freaking out because Fani Willis has also been looking at you? You rancid mint julep. Okay, Lindsey Graham seems overly emotional about Trump's indictment. Is it because he is scared? Because if Trump can be held accountable, if the ex-president can be held accountable, certainly a senator can. Oh, Lindsay. Cheryl Clark says his eyes were red from crying. The dynasty. Well, we know that's how Lindsey does things. He latches on to who he perceives to be the alpha male, and then he's just ride or die. When he did that to McCain, that was good for him. I'm not saying McCain was perfect, but McCain was a decent person. He wasn't, that was good for Lindsey. But now Lindsey's hooked on himself to Trump, and it's like, oh, no. Yeah, this is not the dynasty you should be hooking your wagon to. Six of Pentacles. Have mercy. Have mercy. Partnership. My best friend in the whole world. Hermit. Oh, look, there's a thief card. And there's a Knight of Cups. Someone, a Democrat, coming after you, perhaps. Scrutiny. Theft. Democrat. A Democratic prosecutor coming after you. Oh, he is so up in his feelings. Ooh, boy. Man. Phyllis Rowan says, a mint julep would be tasty right now. I don't think I've ever had one, to be honest. I don't drink, so the only drinks I ever the only drinks I ever had, Tom Collins, those were good, but I don't. That was decades ago. Rita says, Pence and Graham are worried. Yeah, that the law is coming for you. And I'm not even reading on Pence today. That jerk. He's completely siding with Trump on this. Scumbag. All right, sorry. I got into Pence's energy. I need to be into... Oh, all up in his fee-fees, Lindsey. Rose Bush is a mocktail for everything. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, Don Jr. You notice both Don Jr. and Trump have lost weight? Lindsey. No one should be able to come against me. I shouldn't be held accountable for anything. I am a senator. I don't care. Ugh. Sort of hope. How does between Pence and a tarot timeout? Yeah, it's scumbag. I'm sorry. He just is. All right. I'm not sorry. He is a scumbag. Temperance. Lindsey? What? Sorry. Why do I have a card of evidence here? Temperance, evidence. Knight of, he's trying to be proactive, get it out there. There's a death card and a Lindsey. Oh, excuse you. Things have been quiet while evidence has been collected and grand juries have been spoken to, and you're out there doing whatever it is you do. Lindsey, why do you have a death card and a Wheel of Fortune? It's not a literal death. So, nervous? Have you had some people contacted your lawyers? Just a thought? Maybe? Oh, Lindsey. Yeah, Rosebud, Georgia on his mind. Woo. Boy. All right. Now, I did a little mental gymnastics and came up with a question at 58:15. One of the things that they were talking about was that that in this case, if one of the reasons that Trump may be very unlikely to go to prison over this, and again, remember, do not the 30-some charges. It's big, but I think we need to slow our. We need to scale back our expectations of how bad this is going to be for Trump, remembering that there's so much more coming. Okay, so. One of the reasons Trump is not as likely to be given jail time is because he will. Okay, here's the good news. On Tuesday, Donald J. Trump will officially have a rap sheet. Okay. However, even if he's convicted, the sentencing will be easier on him because he will be known as a first-time offender. I know. It's like, really? This is the first. You don't need to convince me of why that's infuriating. But here's the thing. Once he's convicted as a first-time offender, all the later cases, he's not going to be a first-time offender in all these other cases. If some of them would, and some of them may be related to his business. And then there's if Fani Willis is able to get Trump convicted. Well, this sedition or whatever election interference or what have you. Well, on those charges, is he a first-time offender? But then you get not Alvin Bragg, you get Jack Smith. By that point, Trump in no way, shape, or form is a first-time offender. So the further we get into this, does the law get harder and harder and harder and harder on Trump? First-time offender, huh? You can only get that for so many crimes, and then you're no longer a first-time offender. Fran says, oh, Autumn, let us have this little bit of happiness for just a few more moments. I hear you. Lullaby says he's no longer an unindicted co-conspirator. Exactly. First-time offender. Oh, he doesn't realize what he's walking into. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Wands, Devil, Four of... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is interesting. It's that the center is his corruption. All the different crimes, all the different times he's going to go to court over money, over communication. We're on January 6th. And then what it ends up with over here, he's out of money. The plans get thin on the ground on what to do. The energy, it isn't like the things he did, there's corruption, and then everybody just works themselves up into a frenzy and it's a huge, no. He did the things, this is the corruption, and then he just gets in a weaker position and weaker and weaker and weaker. And his support falls off and falls off and falls off and falls off. His money goes away. The plan, it's harder and harder to raise money. And considering what he did to those children, I have zero empathy. I have zero empathy for this jerk. Not a bit. Not a drop. Mm-mm. You hurt so many people, and you hurt children. Bye. Bye. So, we will end with... Travis says, isn't there a 3-strike rule? Oh, sorry, Valerie, crashing in the background. Sorry. I hope it hasn't been bothering you. All right. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. All right, so 104. Azalea had a question. Will Jack Smith or Merrick Garland resurrect the Mueller report? Let me know if the noises are bothering you. I can close the door. Valerie says, I don't care as long as no one's currently breaking in through your window. That's kind of scary. Thank you. Rose Blue says, nah, we all live in a regular house. Thank you. Chanel says, Garland should have already done that already. Hello, Mueller report. We are heartbroken about that. Yep. Hello, Gloria. 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Page of Swords. Well, all that information is there. Some of it's usable, some of it's not. Trump was a bully. It feels like there's something there. I don't think we're going to get the full, like, unfolding, like gigantic origami where it just unfolds. But it feels like there's because you can show consistent behavior. Oh, J-Rod Bish, MSNBC's Peter Alexander just reported it was Joe Tacopina who told Bragg's office that 45 couldn't report to New York because the Secret Service needed time to prepare. The Secret Service says Friday's doable. Really? I will clear my schedule tomorrow. I'm happy to. Mueller report. He worked so hard. His people work so hard. Just gonna have a quick look at these cards. It is going to be looked at, but it's not. There's something there, but they're not gonna. Yeah. It's not going to be the whole thing that we want. Oh, today's Friday. Oh shoot. I was thinking today was Thursday for some reason. I should know better. It's gray. Friday. Black, gray, and white. I should know this. But I was like, oh, that would be great. Or Saturday. Saturday's fine. Tomorrow's fine. Sunday's fine. Monday's fine. I'm good. Later today. Sure. Are you free in half an hour? All right. You know what? I've done more than 12 questions and I started on time. So it's 1:10 p.m. and I'm done. How about that? So at 3:30, might be actually 3 o'clock, 3 or 3:30 Central Time, Chicago time. I mean, it's hard to see, but it says Chicago right there. In Chicago, I'll be on the Creative Sprints channel. If we hear anything, if there's any major movement, I'll be on. I'll be on. I will be right here. Yes, I will be right here. And I will definitely be here tomorrow because I'm here 365 days of the year. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hello, lucky girl. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Easy Squeeze Box. You are not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. I told you. All right. Take care, and we'll talk later.